Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-August 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Sagittarius. And I'm finally at the end of all of my videos. And I've basically burnt out my voice completely, but I'm going to struggle along here and complete this video because I know you guys always love to watch my videos. So just as a quick update, um, I am still doing private readings, and I am still um, doing couple sessions as well as tarot cord cutting combo sessions or healing sessions. So definitely check out the about section on my YouTube channel for information more about my schedule and pricing and payment things. I do charge $75 per hour for individual sessions, and I don't do anything less than the hour. People beg me, but there really is no point. I have scheduled people, for shorter readings, and it never is. I tried it at the very beginning a long time ago, and it never worked. I talk too much, as you can tell, because I burn out my voice. So there's just a lot that goes into my readings, and so usually I average about 90 minutes because clients elect to do either healing work, or they have questions and like that they want me to use my health spread for. So an hour goes really quick. So anyways, and I do PayPal only, okay, for payments. So, the other thing is I'm back using my regular Shadowscapes deck. This is by Stephanie Puy-Moonlaw. And yeah, let's just see what you guys get. This is for the second half of August. And I do want to just do a really quick shuffle. I don't think I shuffled enough. Okay. Okay, so you got many sword cards, an unusual amount of sword cards, okay, for the last 2 weeks in August. Now, the very end of August, there's going to be, it's like almost like a reprieve. It's going to be really good. I'm going to start off here because the rest of it is challenging. So let's start off with this. Last maybe couple of days in August, even into early September, for what's happening with you. Now, you may have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, or you may be in a relationship with a Capricorn, or know a Capricorn male. There may be someone that you're thinking about, or even dating towards the end of August. And the outcomes, because that's Magician card. And the Magician card is one of the Mr. Right cards. Usually is someone who works with their hands. Someone who's just doing something with their hands all the time. Fixing things, building things. This is usually what their profession is. I think of this as the dental card. You may actually be in the dental industry or business. It always comes up because for some reason, I want to say you need to have your teeth cleaned, and, that wants to roll off my tongue. I think of that when I see this, not always, and I usually say this is a great opportunity to shout out to my family. If you haven't, looked at their website, it's Olsen Family Dental, and they're on Yelp, okay, because they're in the dental. My dad's a dentist, and my older brother as well. So, and they're really good at what they do. So I just want to shout out there. And they're in Connecticut. So if you're in Connecticut in the area, they're in Norwalk. So you might want to check them out. Okay, so that's enough, with the shouting out to the family. But this, I feel like it's come up before for you. It's interesting. It's mimicking something from the past. It's remembering. And it's almost like in one of my other Sagittarius videos, I said the same thing. So I'm not sure why it's coming up again. It's a repeated message, I feel. I don't know. And the outcome is the Page of Wands, which is needing to go out, dance, sing, be active. This is a lot of times a musician. So we have, to me, the actor and the magician and the musician. Okay, so we've got singing and dancing and acting and being very busy, okay? This is you at the end. To me, the Page of Wands is you, okay? Being very social, very active, having the fire energy to go get whatever it is that you want. A lot of Sagittarius women have red hair, so you may even have some red hair. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but it's coming to me. So, you know, you're on fire. You're literally on fire. Okay. So this is very positive. The last little bit of August is very positive because you have, to me, this Capricorn energy too, that's getting things done, and then you have the Sagittarius energy, which is go go go. You know, so it's almost like you're driven, naturally driven to get a lot done. You have a lot of fire energy. You get excited about things. You know, you just love life. You know, you're just loving life. So that's very, very positive. Now, the rest of the spread is very challenging because I'm going to start with the distant past, not the distant past, the recent past, which is having the Ace of Swords, okay? This isn't making a decision. This is moving away from negativity, moving on from negative people, okay? This can also indicate moving or just having drama. Like this is the beginning of drama, family drama, you know, arguments or whatever, within the family a lot of times. But it also can be within, you know, a group of people. So maybe getting caught up in drama with friends for whatever reason. And in relationships as well. Now, so the drama began like recently. And it's continued because we have the Five of Swords. So somebody has decided to go for blood here. Someone has decided to lash out and throw you under the bus, okay? I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone you're dealing with, okay? And this is usually Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini male, okay? It doesn't have to always be, but these are the energies, okay? And this is someone who's just like a bad dude. I like to say it's just a bad dude. This also indicates survival mode. For whatever reason, you're really worried about paying your bills and making it like day to day, things, putting the gas in the tank, making sure there's food on the table, making sure you get groceries, making sure you know what I mean? All those basic things are done, and you're not really, like, that's all you want to spend. It's like you're kind of concerned about your spending, and you're limited to what you can spend, okay? This is needing to be in the abundance mindset, saying, I am abundant. I have an overflowing bank account. I have all the things that I need right now. I don't need, more. Yes, you would like more, but you don't need more, okay? And some of you are going, well, yes, I do. I need more. We can always use more. But my advice is just try to use positive affirmations more. And I think that would help you. If you're I feel like you are dealing with an actual person, though, because you have in the immediate future, the Two of Swords person, okay? Similar energy. So you have the Five, which is conflict, someone who's willing to throw you under the bus. This is betrayal, okay? This is someone who will fight to the death at any cost, because this is someone who doesn't care about anybody else except for themselves. This is someone who's thinking about number one, okay? It stems from that same survival mode energy, okay? So now we have this Two of Swords in the position of immediate future, which is disagreement, not communicating, the silent treatment. So it went from, petty arguments, this is the Ace of Swords, petty arguments, wanting to get out of the relationship, speaking your truth, saying, okay, let's break up. And then the Five of Swords dude says, no, you're not going anywhere. How did you do this? And just continues the argument. The argument continues and escalates, and finally it's just like, fuck it, you guys are not talking. You guys are like at this point where you're just like not talking, disagree. You see the potential for it to go somewhere, but they don't, okay? Or to stay in the relationship, you see it, okay? But they don't see it, okay? So there's arguments. And then it leads to, I feel like it's led to an emotional affair. At the very least, if not full-blown cheating, full-blown affair. Because you got the liar, cheater, thief card in the position of emotions, which defines emotional affair, okay? But it's also being lied to, which is also, or being cheated on, which builds up to the Tower, okay, coming in from the outside. The outside message is you need to break up. This is a very unhealthy relationship. This has become toxic, okay? We've got, now, I don't like, the only, actually, I spoke too fast. I was going to say the only thing missing from this toxic soup, this toxic wasteland of a relationship, is the Devil card. And lo and behold, we have the Devil card at the center of everything, okay? So let me tell you, girlfriend, this is a bad dude, okay? This is a guy you want to get out of your life forever, never to hear or see him again. Okay, you like my accent? Never to see him again. Okay, Tower, Five of Swords together. I can't put them all together on the screen, so I'm going to show those two with the Devil, the liar, cheater, thief, the Two of Swords. I mean, you really just can't get. To me, this is not a comfortable relationship at all. This is a battle that needs to come to an end. The person that you're dealing with, either you're cheating with someone who's cheating, or you're the one who's cheating, okay? Because it's in the position of emotions. Again, it's an emotional affair. Most likely, some of you, it's a full-blown affair because you have the Devil. There's temptation to cheat. And the universe is saying, just break up, okay? You've got to break up. This relationship is not going anywhere. This is a dead-end relationship. The Tower comes in, and Tower takes all, and there is no going forward after that. There just isn't. Because the only thing that comes after that is a new beginning. Going back to the grindstone, maybe focusing on work again, going back out there, looking for somebody new. That's the outcome. There is no waiting for him to come back. There is no, should I leave this or should I? No, this is a, you must leave immediately kind of thing. The universe is saying it's time to end. And when it brings the Tower in, Tower takes all. There is also this element, now this is what's crossing you in the heart of the reading, is this. And you may have some strong, I feel like some of you have strong earth sign, Taurus or Capricorn in multiples in your chart, okay? Feel very strongly you do. Because I see this as the Three of Wands in reverse as the Taurus card. But it's not just Taurus that gets to resist. It's Capricorn as well. So there's strong, again, feeling of resistance here. For some reason you're resisting what needs to be done. You are resistant to letting go of this relationship, even though it has become probably the most toxic thing. I wouldn't want to get within like 5 feet of this relationship. No. And I don't even want to tune into it because it's so toxic. It's so bad. It's time to break up. That's all, if we were on a Skype session, I would type in big, bold, capital letters. It is time to break up. Break up. And I'm saying that from the place of, this is what I see in the cards. This is what I recommend. This is the message from the universe. If, you're not resonating with this for whatever reason, maybe you're not in a relationship, maybe you just have a lot of conflict around you and there's a lot of things going on that are, you're really in a negative space. If you're not in a relationship, you are in a negative space and things need to change in order for there to be like a renewal. You need to let go of the old, any kind of old relationships, any kind of old mindset, any kind of old belief systems. All that stuff is going to change because the Tower is coming in and it will change you. So it's also, things happening suddenly out of the blue, unexpected. It's unexpectedly meeting somebody else, potentially, because you have the Magician right after. So it's like, poof, the Magician appears, out of nowhere you met a new person, You might actually, for those of you Capricorn guys, out of nowhere you might meet a Sagittarius girl. And I'm saying this if, say, you have also Sagittarius in your chart. So say you have like a Sagittarius sun with a Capricorn moon or a Capricorn ascendant and you're a guy, you might meet another Sagittarius girl who has a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Or you might meet another fire sign girl who could also be an Aries or Leo, that it's like they come out of nowhere. I feel like there's a sudden thing where they're coming out of nowhere. But you are stuck on thinking the one-track mindset, which is because your life has become kind of a roller coaster. And you're settling for something because it feels safe, knowing that it's time to change for the better, and yet you're getting stuck on one-track thinking, this is the only relationship that you're meant to have, or this is the only relationship that you can have. This is just a relationship that needs to come to an end, in my humble psychic opinion, immediately, because you have so many sword cards. Ace, 7, 5, 2. You have the devil with the tower with the bloody wanker. Okay, so we have the liar, cheater, thief, plus we have the bloody wanker, plus we have the devil. Okay, to me, this is like the trifecta of douchebags. Okay, this is the bullshit that's so deep that you can't really see your way clear because it's so deep. This is a person who is not of integrity, who is of lower energy, who's going to drain you dry till there's nothing left, and will do it with a smile on its face. Will do it in the essence of, I never told you we were going to be together. I never said anything about commitment. I just wanted to have fun, blah, blah, blah. This person has a problem. This person has several problems. Number one being is that you're probably not the only person in his life or her life. Number two is that he or she has addiction problems, negativity around them, okay? They are emotionally unavailable as well. So you're not going to get through. You're not going to get through because A, they have control. B, they're the devil. C, they don't want a commitment. They cannot let the wall down in order for you to let you in. That just won't happen. And D, they're definitely going to cheat on you every single step of the way because of the arguing that you're doing over the fact that maybe you want commitment and they don't. And all this arguing is just driving them away. It's not going to actually make them want you more. It's going to make them be like, well, I told her I didn't want a commitment. And when she calms down, we can have sex again, but that's it. That's the mindset that they're in, which is unfortunate, but that's how it is. I don't like to see this for you, Sagittarius, at all, because I feel like you are better than this. You are much better than this. And I'm actually really happy that the tower is coming in because I feel like this will, in a way, force you. Not that force is good in some ways, but, and I say force, I should say encourage you. The universe will encourage you to get out of something that's negative, to get out of something that's toxic, which really is of your best interest to get out of immediately. And really, literally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your 6 out of these cards is negative. You have pretty much every single. You have a lot of. Let's just put it this way: you have a lot of no cards. If the whole spread was no cards, that would concern me. I don't think I've ever seen a spread with all no cards, but this is very close. So the way to overcome this. So I'm going to start by pulling 3 other cards to overcome how to overcome this. And I think breaking up is it. But if there's any other messages from the universe, I want to see what they are. The only card that I didn't talk about is the 8 of Cups, which is moving away from troubling time and troubling emotions. And it's just interesting, the Pisces. So you might actually have some Pisces in your chart as well. If, I was just going to say, if you're not in a relationship with a Pisces, it doesn't feel like you are. I mean, you could be. maybe you were in a relationship, because this is the distant past, maybe you were in a relationship with a Pisces. I think of it as more, you need emotional peace. You need emotional, like, calm. You need, like, zen. You need, like, you know, to chill. Like, all of this craziness is not chill. This is very traumatic. This is very dramatic. This is very Libra-esque, I have to say. Even Libra didn't get it as hardcore as this. Libra has drama, but this is like badass drama. You know, it's really toxic. It's gone from, like, if there was 0 to 10, 10 being toxic, this would be an 11. But I am going to pull 3 cards. Hang on just a minute. And I'm just adamant about this because I don't want you guys to get stuck in thinking that this is the only relationship you're ever going to have, or this is the only relationship that you're meant to have. No. I actually just laid out a whole other spread to see if there's any other messages that I feel like want to come through for you regarding this whole situation. I want to tell you that if you do move on, I feel like you are going to meet somebody else. There will be room in your life to meet somebody else. But you need to break the cycle of cheating. I feel like those of you who are watching, you're in a pattern. You're in a pattern of breaking up, getting back together, a cycle of staying with someone, settling to be with someone who's really not good for you, maybe because you think the sex is good or because you think there's nobody else out there. What you really want is romance, commitment, love, okay? I want you to take a look at that card, and I want you to, like, absorb all that positive energy. This is what I think you want. This is what you need. This is what you're not getting in your other relationship. And actually, I feel like all of that negativity is blocking your blessings. If you were to be out of that relationship, you'd have the money card. You'd have a lot more money than you probably could ever expect. You do have a lot of resentment for this person. You need to let that go, okay? The resentment needs to be, you need to be in a 50-50 partnership. Maybe this person's given you a lot, or maybe you've given a lot to them, but you need to let it go because it's not healthy for you any longer. I do feel that even if, I think part of the problem is that you are not balanced. Your life is not balanced. And so you're settling for someone because maybe you haven't made enough room in your life to have somebody else. I feel like you don't have enough work-life balance. And I'm just going to say that. It's weird because I want to say not having enough work-life balance will lead to the cheating, which makes sense because you're not putting enough energy into another person. You're more focused on yourself. And the thing about Sagittarius has the main thing about Sagittarius, because they have all this fire energy, is they need to learn healthy self-focus versus unhealthy self-focus. So Sagittarius can be very not to say this in a mean way, but self-centered. It's that self-focus. There's too much self-focus, and it's almost like you're focused on you, and you're focused on working, you're focused on your career. There's not enough room for the relationship. There's not enough room for somebody else to come in and where you can actually give them the attention and love that they need and deserve from a partner. So I feel like you could easily get caught up in finding another player, being with somebody else who's just as, it's just a mirror image, who's just as disinterested in you as you are in them, because energetically speaking, because you don't have the energy to put into it. So my final commentary would be for you to really I want to say to move on from this toxic relationship. Even if you're tempted to get into another situation where they're doubled up, at least it's not with this one person. That's all I'll say. At least it's slightly better. It's not the best, because if you stay in the cycle where you're, unhealthy self-focus and you don't love yourself enough to leave. You don't love yourself enough to find somebody new. You don't love yourself enough to find that other person who is going to love you just as much as you love them. Then you are stuck in a cycle, which then inevitably is going to lead you back to the toxicity that you just left. Because in the beginning, the guys that you're attracting look really good. But in the end, they're toxic for you. So, I know it's a tough message. It's hard for me to deliver. Hopefully, I've articulated myself well. I do wish you the best, and I want you to message me and let me know what you think, and feel free to email me if you'd like a private reading. I know that this reading was very intense and has a lot of negativity in it. I know some of you aren't going to like it, but this is what I do. I read the cards as is, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. I know that, so I really recommend doing a private reading. Again, my email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com, and I send you guys so much positive energy and big hugs. I'm just going to send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will be back again for your reading in September. Okay, take care.